Hello friends, welcome to this video on creating a research poster in PowerPoint. I'll share with you certain steps, tools and techniques that you can use in the PowerPoint to create a really good looking research poster. Believe me, it's a super easy task. You just have to know about certain options that are given in the PowerPoint to create a research poster. So let's get started with the video. This is how a normal slide in PowerPoint look like. So the first task, which is the most important also, is to customize the size of this slide depending on the size of your poster. So how do we do that is by clicking on this option called design. As soon as you click on the design, you have one more option called on the right side called slide size. Just click on the slide size and now you can customize the size of your slide. You see a new pop-up has appeared where the dimensions of the width and height are mentioned in centimeter. In some other software it can be given in the inches. So now we'll change the dimensions depending on the actual size of our poster. Suppose we are creating a poster of width having 4 feet and height as 3 feet. So I'll convert the width of 4 feet into centimeter, which will be roughly around 120 centimeter, and I will convert the height of 3 feet into centimeter, which will be roughly around 90 centimeters. So now I have converted the width and height into centimeter, and also make a note here that I have clicked on the landscape mode here, which means that width of my poster is larger than the height. If I click on the portrait mode, the dimensions will get reversed, and now the height of my poster will be larger than the width. So I'll again click on the landscape mode because I want my poster to be larger in width than the height. Just click here as OK. Now you will have another pop-up which will ask you that how do you want to fit your content into the size. So you'll have the two options here, which one says ensure fit and the other says maximize. So just click on the maximize here and you have a new size, customized size slide available here, which is equivalent to the 4 feet in 4:3 feet dimension. You can delete this title and the subtitle box from here so that you can add your content easily. Now this is a complete blank slide, and that's where the task to put up the content of your research begins. And we'll explore some of the options through which you can start putting up the content in this blank slide. So the first thing is to put up the title of the research. For example, we have done a research study about the food wastage in the restaurant. So the title of my research was as simple as that, research study on the food wastage in restaurants. So I'll put up that title here in this particular slide. So how do we do that is by clicking on this option called text box. Just click on the horizontal text box and you have a text box ready here. So I'll put up the text title of my research in this particular text box. The research title was research study of food wastage in restaurants. So I put the title here. I'll select the entire text that I have put up here to increase the size, because it's a title, so it has to be very big in size compared to any other text that you put in the poster. So now you see I have increased the size. Also I want to make it bold. I convert into the bold. I want to change its color. You can change the color of the title. So now you have a number of options, and now it's all about playing with the content. It's really easy. You have a number of options through which you can arrange your content here. Now we have put up the title here, and I can also outline this title. Now since it's appearing just as a plain text, I want to outline this text box. I can do that by going to home and then clicking on this option called slide outline. If I've chosen a different color, it will appear here. So now you have plenty of other options like of inserting a shape. If I insert a shape of particular, like sort of this rectangular shape, you will get it here. You can make it a transparent or fill up with different colors. You have all the colors ready here. I'll keep it a transparent sort of this white color. So now you can also put up the content here. Maybe I'll want to put the introduction of the research here. So I'll put the introduction here. So I'll again increase the size of the font that I have used. I'll put it as maybe 48. So this is how this box look like. You can zoom in also from here, and I'll say that you should work in part wise of this entire slide. Just zoom in and then work part wise of this entire page that is appearing to you. And one very important thing that you have to take note of is that your poster should have a particular flow. Suppose that flow can be from top to bottom or from left to right or any S kind of shape, but it has to has a certain flow of the poster, because if a viewer start reading your poster, it has to follow a structured flow. It cannot be like you have put the introduction here and here you'll put the reflections or the findings. So it will break the flow of your poster. If you have put the introduction here and I want to follow a left right approach of the left right flow in the poster, I'll put my research question just on the right side of the introduction. So I'll put the research question here. For example, I have selecting again a rectangular sort of shape. So now I want to put the research question in this box. So I'll type the research question here. I'll increase the font size so that it becomes more visible. So I'll increase the size to maybe 44. So you see now there's a flow getting built in the poster. I put the research title here, there's introduction, there is research question. Maybe on this side you can put up the research objectives, and then you can start putting the methodology that you have used to do the research, then maybe the findings, your field site. So you have n number of options now to use in this particular slide depending on the content of your research. And I'll suggest that you must follow a proper flow in the poster, only then it becomes really appealing. And you can also change the background of this poster by clicking on this option of fill. So if I click here, you have n number of colors that you want to use in the background. So you see a different background now appearing here. So you can use the different colors in the background. You can also insert different images also. Just click on the insert option and then on the picture, and then select a file from your computer. So maybe I want to use a certain picture of this sort. Now you see the picture appearing here. You can increase the size of this picture. Maybe you want to put this to the entire this your slide. You can do that. You have the option of increasing and decreasing the size of the picture. And so this is just basic fundamental thing that you should note when you are creating a poster. It's really easy, and it's using the PowerPoint is really a time consuming thing to create a research poster. There are many softwares, other software also, but we hardly don't know how to operate those softwares, so it can become a really time consuming and difficult job for you if you are using any other poster. You have many other options of making this really like attractive poster in the PowerPoint itself. You have the options of this different like shape, insert shapes and all, so you can really explore the options in the PowerPoint itself. You have the options of arrow. If you want to show some arrow, you can use that. So I mean, all the basic options are really given in the PowerPoint to create a research poster, and you can do it really very easily. So the last step that I'll explain, that you should save your file as a PDF file, because you will be getting the printout maybe of your poster. So it's always recommended to save your file in a PDF format. Just go to this menu button and then save it, then to the save as option, and then just put up here that you want to save this as into the PDF option. Just click on the save as option, and then you will have this window, and then you can convert this file type here into a PDF format. There will be a PDF format given in this drop down menu. This is you see the PDF option is given at the last. So you just click on the PDF format and then save your file. Then you are done with your poster. It will take a little some seconds to export this into the PDF file, and then your PDF file will be ready. I hope this video helped you in some way.